mixtape in the world, and you've got it.
Nation Radio.
Okay, here we go. Back to the show. Get more music.
From Johannesburg, South Africa, you're listening to Nation Radio.
Play it!
Music, fashion and you with Miss N. Saturdays 3 to 6 p.m. Nation Radio. Listen on.
Sihlukumeza ingane nabantu besifazane. Yeah. Koze kube nini? Sihlukumeza ingane nabantu besifazane. Koze kube nini? Sihlukumeza ingane nabantu besifazane. Abesifazane. Koze kube nini? 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 Iti koze kube nini? Koze kube nini? Sihlukumeza ingane nabantu besifazane.
How do I keep calling? You had the keys, darling. Don't know, I keep crawling back. I hear Karabo, she calling me back. Down from the roof, I don't wanna look back. Don't wanna die, don't wanna cry. How you gon' hurt those that love you the most? I don't know how, but he turned to the ghost. Slay queen or not, he's been doing the most. I don't know much, but you held on to hope. You didn't deserve to die. We don't deserve this life. Pushing the kicking, you held on for life. I'm sorry, they act like he served you what's right. You gotta keep on going. You gotta keep on knowing. Life been a sea and we keep with the rowing. Unborn kids that be needing to know this. Love isn't pain. Love ain't a game. I gotta know my worth, and I know it's gonna hurt.
Koze kube nini? Sihlukumeza ingane nabantu besifazane. Koze kube nini? Sihlukumeza ingane nabantu besifazane. Abesifazane. Koze kube nini? 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 Iti koze kube nini? Koze kube nini? Sihlukumeza ingane nabantu besifazane.
Zabantu wemadoda untabuseka kulelizwe wemadoda dalisiza isizwe siyaphopa dalingani zabantu wemadoda untabuseka kulelizwe wemadoda dalisiza isizwe siyaphopa.
Scared for your smile, scared for your child. Scared that you think that he loved you to die. Scared for your mother, I'm scared for your sister. Scared of the fact that I'd seen you in pictures. Struggled to leave as you looked in his eyes. Ones that we loved will be our own demise. Families cry, girls they be dying. Power and preachers, they all steady tried. Try to speak to ya. 1 in 4 men are gonna be on ya. So many ninjas gonna cheat on ya. Too strong, boo, they gonna deal with ya. Love isn't pain, love ain't a game. I gotta know my worth, and I know it's gonna hurt.
Koze kube nini? Sihlukumeza ingane nabantu besifazane. Koze kube nini? Sihlukumeza ingane nabantu besifazane. Abesifazane. Koze kube nini? 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 Iti koze kube nini? Koze kube nini?
Music, fashion and you with Miss N. Saturdays 3 to 6 p.m. Nation Radio. Listen on.
When you take my hand, finish my drink, say shall we dance? Hell yeah. You know I love you, did I ever tell you? You make it better like that. Don't think I fit in at this party. Everyone's got so much to say. Yeah, I always feel like I'm nobody. somebody. Who wants to fit in anyway? 'Cause I don't care when I'm with my baby, yeah. All the bad things disappear. You're making me feel that maybe I am somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. 'Cause I don't care as long as you just hold me near. You can take me anywhere. You're making me feel like I'm loved by somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. We at a party we don't wanna be at. Trying to talk but we can't hear ourselves. Pictureless, I'd rather kiss them right back. But all these people all around, I'm crippled with anxiety. But I'm told it's where I'm supposed to be. You know what? It's kinda crazy 'cause I really don't mind. Can you make it better like that? Don't think we fit in at this party. Everyone's got so much to say. Oh yeah, yeah. When we walked in I said I'm sorry. But now I think that we should stay. 'Cause I don't care when I'm with my baby, yeah. All the bad things disappear. You're making me feel like maybe I am somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. 'Cause I don't care as long as you just hold me near. You can take me anywhere. You're making me feel like I'm loved by somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. No, I don't like nobody but you. It's like you're the only one here. I don't like nobody but you, baby. I don't care. I don't like nobody but you. I hate everyone here. I don't like nobody but you, baby, yeah. 'Cause I don't care when I'm with my baby, yeah. Oh yeah. All the bad things disappear. You're making me feel like maybe I am somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. 'Cause I don't care as long as you just hold me near. You can take me anywhere. You're making me feel like I'm loved by somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah.
Music, fashion and you with Miss N. Saturdays 3 to 6 p.m. Nation Radio. Listen on.
Good afternoon, little handsome, little beautiful. I am absolutely feeling fresh and brand new and ready to give you your favorite things all wrapped in one show. That is right, honey. Darling, it is that time of the day where I give you all things music, fashion, and you right here on Nation Radio. If you are new, welcome on board. My name is Miss N and I'm your hostess with the most right here at Nation Radio. Who's going to be woman handle this baby for you between now and 6 o'clock. But before we go any further, before I give you your entire existence of life, let me take this moment to thank my dudes next door, the original, the dudes next door, Mr. Pesh, the passionate, and Mr. B, who held it down nicely. Where's the English going? Who held it nicely between the hours of 12 and 3, and Ms. Buibulo Mabe, who held down the mid-morning madness, as well as Coach Tito, who was with us this morning between 7 and 9. Hey, yes, it's been a banger of show after show after show after show. But darling, let me just woman handle this one for you from now all the way to 6 o'clock. So let me just give you what to expect this afternoon. You should know that during this show, I give you the best of music, fashion, and you. And I'm not going to do anything less than that, less than what we promise you right here at Nation Radio. So I'm going to give you the music, fashion, and you 411 in the first hour of the show. Then in the second hour, I've broken it down into two. We've got an artist to recognize, and we also have an interview that is going to come up at exactly 4:30, where I'm going to be interviewing one of South Africa's young youngest man in the wine business. Who wants to miss this interview? Definitely not you, of course. And in the last hour, of course, we've got our random chats and celebrations. But before we go any further, before I give you back to the music, let me just back announce the songs I started the show with. I gave you Nasty Nev, Tell Me, Beautiful Gem, the song that never gets old. Hey. Then I gave you Gigi Lamaine featuring Eminent Fam with Kuze Kube Nini. And then I also gave you Ed Sheeran with Justin Bieber, I Don't Care. And here's the thing, I don't care where you get to listen to Miss N from, but as long as you're locked on tight on Nation Radio, it is all good and well. So remember, you can be in touch with us between now and forever on our social media platforms at Nation Radio SA, on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Otherwise, let's go back to some more music, and we'll be right back with more music, fashion, and you 411. Hashtag listen on.
Music, fashion, and you with Miss N. Saturdays, 3 to 6 p.m. Nation Radio. Listen on.
Good, sweeter than the honey on a honeycomb. My sweet and low got me going crazy, sure you know. Blackberry molasses may be one of the things that never change, but I ain't letting you go. Nope, the beast is unchained. Hey, drip drop goes the nectar from above. Tick tock, ignore the clock, we're making love. Give a little taste, I'm begging on my knees. I'll be a diabetic, baby, please jar it up. Say you can have my sugar cane. If I could have just a dab of your honey, baby, it's what I need to remove the bad taste of old sugar and bitter tea. My sweetener natural, gold and streaming down. Sand, gold and streaming down. No such thing as enough. Got my bucket and my spoon working dusk to noon. Bag it up, drop, drop goes the nectar from above. Tick tock, ignore the clock, we're making love. Drip, drop goes the nectar from above. Tick tock, ignore the clock, we're making love.
And you with Miss N. Saturdays, 3 to 6 p.m. Nation Radio. Listen on.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's see what all the fuss is about. Around the clock, around the world. This is Nation Radio.
Well, if you're just joining me, the time now is exactly 19 minutes after the hour 3, and you are not late at all, darling, because the show has just started and you have not missed much. So welcome on board if you're just joining me. My name is Miss Annie, your hostess with the most right here on Nation Radio, the one who woman handles this show between 3 and 6 every Saturday without fail. So I just played you Rafa Scotia featuring Kato Honey Dip, because I want to dip you in good honey. I hope you're having a beautiful Saturday afternoon wherever you are. So today I'm going to be using Pablo Bolivia as my bed song. The name of the song is Destination Nada. I hope you're enjoying the music that is soothing your soul roundabout now. So earlier on this year, Pearl Thusi shared with the world the snaps of her second daughter, Okuhle Konke, what a beautiful name, whom she adopted. She tried not to make a big deal about the adoption because she said she is just doing what mothers, grandmothers, aunties have been doing for many years. And if you actually think about it, there's a lot of family members that we grew up with, especially like us from the olden age, not the 2000s and stuff like that, but some of you would understand or would actually come to realize that yes, there was always that child that was at home all the time. He didn't belong to the family, or she was not a sister of ours, but she was raised in our house where it felt like she was family. She was never called a cousin or anything, but she was treated and given a home, because that's what African people do. That is what we call Ubuntu. So you would also know that Pearl Thusi went on to open a charity organization before she adopted Okuhle that focuses mainly on helping abandoned children. I think she's such a beautiful mother, and the way she's raising her two daughters is just so adorable. I adore Pearl Thusi for that, because like, you know what, in as much as she was already a mother with Tando and all that, for her to actually go out there and adopt another young girl, you know what, that is a massive thing. And I think young women or young South African celebrities who are now coming towards adoption and recognizing the need to lend a hand by not just giving out food, giving out money, but actually giving children homes. That is so beautiful. That is so amazing. So yeah, that is our first Music, Fashion and You 411 right here on Nation Radio. Music, Fashion and You, and I'm your host. I told you I got you. I know how to woman handle you all the way to 6 o'clock. The time now is exactly 22 minutes after the hour 3, and you know what, I've got more coming your way. But before we do that, hey, this is the show that gives you everything that has to do with music, fashion and you, and I don't want to deprive you of that. So yeah, before we head on to some more music, let's just chat a little bit about the week. How was your week? You can simply tell me about your week by going onto our social media platforms, whether you put it up on one of our statuses, or you can inbox us, tell us how your week was. Was it beautiful? Was it everything you expected and all that? What are the great things that happened during the week? What are some of your downs that happened during the week as well? There's nothing wrong with sharing with Miss N, because I got you. I'm here with you for all 3 hours. So in the meantime, let me just say hello to some of the people that I know are listening. I've got a friend of mine, Catherine, who's listening to us from Pretoria. Hey Catherine, I hope you're having a beautiful one wherever you are. She sent me a message and she said, I just popped a bottle of champagne just to listen to you, Miss N. I also know that Mama Nesse is listening. Mama Nesse is one of our newest members of the family right here on Nation Radio, who is going to bring you more and more surprises as long as you keep listening on. Let me go back to some more music and give you some Stefflon Don with French Montana, Hurting Me. # listen on.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's see what all the content. Around the clock, around the world. This is Nation Radio.
I got your bed falling. I make you bed falling. I make you bed falling. Breakfast in bed, darling. I got your bed falling. I made mistakes, you done me wrong, but now you leave me calling.
going out, big jet, big check. Don't care, die for my respect. Life, we gon' live it up. Neck, we gon' glitter it up. Dice game, get 'em, girl. Gon' bet it up. Grind and invest it. Invest, play the main role, not the extras. Made movies like Netflix, never domestic. Watching the necklace, young and I'm restless. You know who the best is. 3/4 Gucci Mane with the first shoe. Got a girl and the girl got a girl too. Hit me with the fab like put it in the bag. Pull up with my new thing like I know she mad.
And it's hurting me. I heard you got a new girlfriend. And it's hurting. Yeah, it's hurting. Yeah, it's hurting me, 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 me. Yeah, it's hurting me, 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 me.
Well, the one that's coming to an end right now is Stefflon Don with French Montana. The name of the song is Hurting Me, Honey. Remember, you're still tuned in to Nation Radio. The name of the show is Music, Fashion, and You. And I'm your hostess, with the most right here on Nation Radio. I forgot to let you know that, yay, I'm still obeying this baby. I am still hosting you from the comfort of my own home. I am in Midrand, and you know I've always been talking about that beautiful view that I have. So I've just been reminded of something more and more beautiful about Pearl Thusi. As well, in as much as people say that Pearl Thusi has a PhD in swearing, they say when it comes to motherhood, we love and cherish her. If every peel of her, every side of her motherhood and mothering is amazing. So that also reminded me of an interview that I stumbled on a couple of weeks ago. The interview was actually on Pearl Thusi. Her daughters were interviewing her, and one of the questions that popped up when Tando was interviewing Pearl Thusi was that, "Mom, what do you do when we go to bed?" And she was like, "What?" So like it just made me think, like, if you ever had an opportunity to interview your own parents, what's the one question you would ask them? Hit me up on our social media platforms at Nation Radio SA, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. I don't have a WhatsApp number, but you can keep in touch with me through our social media platforms. The time now is exactly 28 minutes after the hour 3, and let me just give you some music, fashion, and you 411 before we go back to some more music. Let's talk about Jeannie Mai. Some of you may know Jeannie Mai from a very, very old fashion show that used to be, I forgot the name of the channel, but she used to be a presenter of a makeover show, and in the past couple of years she's been one of the co-hosts of the show called The Real. Lovely show that is hosted by 4 amazing women. That is Tamara, I forgot the other one, Adrian, and Lonnie Love. So yeah, Jeannie Mai went through a divorce not so long ago after being married to her former husband Freddie Hartis for 14 years. Wow. So for the longest time she has been vocal about not having children. Jeannie Mai has been anti-children for as long as I can remember. And one of the reasons why her and her husband had to separate was the fact that Freddie wanted to be a father and Jeannie Mai was anti-children. She was like, I'm not having children. But it turns out after the divorce, she linked up with rapper Jeezy. My black men are winning. No shade. And they've been dating for a minute. But the most significant thing happened in the past week where I came across an article that was saying that it seems like Jeannie Mai linking up with Jeezy might have just changed her mind about having children, because she was spotted commenting on Gabriella Union's daughter's picture, Caviar, and she went on to some, "Dear God, what are you doing to my uterus, dude?" So hey, maybe, just maybe, there's hope for Jeannie Mai to actually bring some black baby into this world. So anyway, anything is possible. This is Nation Radio, Music, Fashion, and You. I'm still bringing you some music, fashion, and You 411 right here on Nation Radio. So keep the conversation coming, keep the comments coming on our social media platforms at Nation Radio SA across all social media platforms. My name is Miss N, your hostess with the most. Coming up your way right now is Davido featuring Chris Brown. Blow your mind, and I hope Miss N is blowing your mind wherever you are. Have a beautiful one.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's see what all the fuck
Around the clock, around the world. This is Nation Radio.
Never waste your time, never let you go. Top down, back to back, you the best I know. Oh yeah, you dey blow my mind, blow my mind, blow my mind. For your love, I go change my life, change my life, change my life. Yeah, but come here to your dance, make us spend ego. Dirty wine for me, I say so. So many nights I dey wait for matter to get you all alone for one night. You do me something no lie, I go mad for your type. I want to do you whatever you want, freaky freaky for you. Show me what you're into, girl. You just did blow my mind, blow my mind. Your body blow my mind, blow my mind. Girl, you just did blow my mind, blow my mind. Your body did blow my mind, blow my mind.
I ain't just wanna sip, I'm tryna steal your love. I'm guilty of it. I don't give a shit about who telling all our business when I'm killing it, when I'm feeling it, kissing it and turning to an animal. Yeah, girl, I fuck with her attitude. Angry and you're dangerous, it don't matter, no. Cause your body controlling me, it don't matter now. And I know you see the same vision. Nobody gon' change how we live. Nobody gon' change how I feel about you. I want to do you whatever you want, freaky freaky for you. Show me what you're into. Oh girl, you just blow my mind. Your body blow my mind. Girl, you just you. Your body
Around the clock, around the world. This is Nation Radio. Your systems are offline.
Bed-to-bed tunes on Nation Radio.
Yo, what's up?
baby, let's go.
your love taking and taking and taking and taking and take your love, I don't need it. Cause I'm not wasting, not wasting, not wasting, not wasting, not wasting no feeling. Not anymore. Since your love taking and taking and taking and taking and take your love, I don't need it. Cause I'm not wasting, not wasting, not wasting, not wasting, not wasting no feeling. Not anymore. 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 And don't you worry, I ain't gonna miss ya. Please don't you call me, 'cause I ain't gonna answer. And don't you, I ain't gonna miss ya. Please don't you call me, 'cause I ain't gonna. And don't you worry, I ain't gonna miss ya. Please don't you call me, 'cause I ain't gonna answer. And don't you, I ain't gonna miss ya.
Good afternoon. If you're just joining me, my name is Miss Annie, hostess with the most right here on Nation Radio. I'm hosting you again from Midrand, from the comfort of my own home. This OB thing is magical. I'm telling you, it's poisonous. I don't think I'll be going to the studio anytime soon. Hey, but let me not speak too soon. Things might just happen. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me right here on Nation Radio. The name of the show is Music, Fashion, and You, and I'm your hostess with the most. My name is Miss N. The one playing in the background is Take It All. That is by Rose featuring Prince KB. And before then, I gave you some Davido featuring Chris Brown, Blow My Mind. I hope you're enjoying the music I'm bringing your way. So earlier on, I was talking about Pearl 2C adoption and the interview that she had recently of her daughters actually interviewing her, and she said it was like nerve-wracking because she spends most of her time being the one that is interviewing other people. And one of the questions that popped up during the interview, her daughter asked the question, Mom, what do you do when we go to sleep? And she seemed, you should have seen her face when I saw the video clip. I was like, whoa, I don't think these kids want to know what mommy gets up to when they go to bed. But then I also posed a question to you as our listeners. What's the one thing you would ask your parents if you were to ever get an opportunity to interview them? So I just got 2 messages. One said that she did not mention her name. She said, I would ask my mom, why the hell are you still with this horrible man? And the other one said, coming from someone who lives with their parents, I look at them every single day and I ask myself, why are you even together, Mom? Why didn't you marry a richer man? So yeah, that is what people are thinking. That is what people are saying out in the streets. So what are your thoughts? Hit us up on our social media platforms at Nation Radio SA across all social media platforms. That is Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And our hashtag, as always, is hashtag listen on, darling. So yeah, that is the conversation we are having roundabout now. Let me just put that backwards for you so that you can hear me crystal clear. So now let's get back to some more music, fashion, and U411. And thank you so much for tuning in. If you're a new listener, welcome on board. This is how we do it right here on Nation Radio. You will not believe it if I tell you, but hey, I'm going to tell you anyway because that's what we do right here on Nation Radio. I can do my show anywhere in the world, and roundabout now, I am hosting you from the comfort of my own home. So when I get thirsty, I can just walk to the kitchen and have myself something to drink. If I want to cook my dinner and get it ready on time, I can just be like, chopping my onions between songs and okay, while I take care of my business right over here. So thank you so much for tuning in. So I hope you have downloaded our app. You can simply do that by going to your app store and download our Nation Radio app. It's available for both Android and iOS users. Now let's go back to social media streets. So Black Twitter, as always, reacted to some claims that were made earlier on this week that Big Zulu is the worst rapper of all time. So when it comes to hip hop, you will know that it's always expected to come. You are always expected to come across controversial conversations, mostly involving views on who is better than who's got better game than who is vibing better, all these things. Like you've seen the beef thrown between our very own local superstars. Like I'll give you a very, very controversial example, AKA and Casper Nyovest. Let's leave it there. But let's continue on looking at what Black Twitter was on fire about this week. So a certain tweep named Simpiwe decided to drop a list of his top 10 worst rappers from SA. I hope Mr. B and Pesh the Passionate are listening to this one, because on our top 10 list of the worst rappers, not the best, the worst rappers in SA. On the top of our list is Faith Nketsi, who recently released her EP last week. And then the second person on the list is Mosley. I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of feel like she has she has been pushing her music, I think I don't think she deserves to be on this list, but hey, this is Simpiwe's list. You, on the other hand, as our listener, can go and make your own list of your worst rappers in South Africa. So let's get back to the list. So at the top is Faith Nketsi, who recently released her EP last week. We've got Mosley as number 2. Then we've got Ntuka, who is the former Tear Gas member. People are throwing shades on this list. Then we've got Sean Pages. Then we've got Mai. We also have Stone from Bongo Muffin. Guys, bam. Then we have Boity. Guys. And we also have Breeze. And we've got Stilo Magolide and Big Zulu. So, one rapper most chips seems to be against being on this worst rappers list is Big Zulu. So a number of people came to defend how much of a good rapper he is. In fact, Twitter is actually now divided in Mzansi because of the strong views that people are having regarding this list. So some agree that he is indeed one of the worst rappers in South Africa, and some feel otherwise. How are your feelings? Are you getting in your feelings with this list? Should I repeat it for you so that you hear it crystal clear? There are certain people that I personally feel don't have to be on this list, but hey, who am I? I'm just a messenger, and you're tuned into Nation Radio, music, fashion, and you with your girl, with your girl, Miss N, your hostess with the most, right here on Nation Radio. So hit us up on our social media platforms. Let me know who your worst rappers are in Mzansi, in South Africa. So maybe you and I might just have a similar list, because hey, you never know. So while you are writing down your list, I'm gonna go back and feed you some good music. You should know that the time now is exactly 45 minutes after the hour 3, which is the first hour of our show. But roundabout now, I need to feed you some good music, and I'm gonna give you something by Ciara and Nicki Minaj, Living It Up. It's a beautiful gem. I hope you're gonna enjoy it. How is the bad song that I'm playing right now at the back, in the background? It's called Destination Nada. This one is coming from Pablo Bolivia. I hope you're enjoying it so much. So let's go back to some more music and live it up with Ciara and Nicki Minaj. Hashtag listen on.
Your systems are offline.
Back-to-back tunes on Nation Radio.
Yo, what's up?
Baby, let's go.
Hey, I don't believe in much, but I believe in you. I don't believe I can, 'cause I don't follow rules. I see your stars so bright. No one can dim that light. No one can cross you out for you. Living on road, turning it up. down some love, but I know it's true. Yeah, yeah. I don't have many friends, but I got you. You are a walking gun. You are a secret bomb. Something no one can take from you. Oh, living on borrowed time, yeah. I'm gonna be getting none. I'll be wrong if I don't try. I don't know when my next meal's coming. All I know is I'll be running. I'll be living it up. I'll be living it up, yeah. I'll be throwing it up. I'll be throwing it up, yeah. I'll be playing it cool. 'Cause the girls gotta do what a girl's gotta do. Making up for all rules.
I told Cece I was getting her. I told her bitches can't see her, no renting her. I told her if you gon' win, it's no letting up. See, they could kick you while you down, but you getting up. See, ain't a man that could block what God bless. So if a chick want try, she a hot mess. 'Cause this one is for the girls making progress. See, I'm a monster, no, I'm not a Loch Ness. Put my work ethic, damn in it, Loch next. That's why this little Trini girl get the top checks. Went from watching niggas cook up in the Pyrex, but now I rock jets, meetings with the top
I'll
reps.
live life to the fullest. I'll be speeding like a bullet. I'll be rolling like a train. I'll be dancing in the rain. I'll be living it up. I'll be living it up, yeah. I'll be throwing it up. I'll be throwing it up, yeah. I'll be playing it cool. 'Cause the girls gotta do what a girl's gotta do. Making up my own rules.
Thank you. How much is this? I don't think this will fit you. Well, I didn't ask you to fit, I asked how much it was. How much is this, Marie? It's very expensive, very expensive. Look, I got money to spend in here. I don't think we have anything for you.
Let's do it like this. I fell in love with them bosses. I fell in love with them bosses. I could pull up in pajamas. I could pull up in pajamas. I got to fill the garage. 911 look like where them Dash. Baby mama look like Nicki Minaj. Little Mikey look like me. Oh my gosh. Money looking like it's heavenly sent. I pray for every cent. I think I gotta repent. I murder every event. I'm trying to prevent death, but it's looking so damn imminent. There's no argument. I am 100% the reason why hip hop is drenched. Drip drip, drip drip, drip drip, drip. Nangu dadak, nangu dadak. Panda my coins. Imenu Arab, imenu Arab, imenu Arab, imenu Arab. Leta nomshin wala rambo, leta nomshin. Rest in peace, Abo Garabo.
Full swag, drip drip, nangu dadak, yeah. New bag, big nangu dadak, yeah. Still show 'em how to click, nangu dadak, yeah. No dash, sip, nangu dadak. On my darling, yeah. On my darling, yeah. On my darling, yeah. On my darling, yeah.
Kapha imanzi nqaza yam nandi suke kapa akhomto fana nam yangasuwara ngizokuphathela ulwandle akho nini into thumela uvelaphi phakume khatha lunitsi ulwandle uthanda ulibele bamnandi velaphi nithi ndi work behind my back xa kudlala itrack uthi khawsend market is stupid cause I'm a mad shaya ngecase zovusa black yeah sally wash drip nangu mama wow new bag big nangu mama wow sally wash drip nangu mama wow new bag big nangu mama wow
full swag drip nangu dadak yeah new bag big nangu dadak yeah still show 'em how to click nangu dadak yeah no dash sip nangu dadak on my darling yeah on my darling yeah on my darling yeah on my darling yeah
diga ni feel popote ya ke le batla one by one ke le batla one by I'm joking
let's be serious. Alright. Personally, this a touchy subject. Cause my dad was alive, but his presence wasn't. So my mama was everything that he wasn't. But then still in the end, I'ma always love him. I could never be the one to ever judge him. Cause I turned out amazing, so I ain't bugging. I mean, look at my life, all the haters love it. Got a big body whip, so I'm way above it. Way above it. Hope you're listening, I'm saying something. Puma barre barre bani barre. Barre kidding chake bona kati kati tleti la fella naked lali. Stockings is Gucci, ain't never running. Phone cover Louis, don't ever buzz it. Name on that Forbes, go check the numbers. You busy bitch shit.
Full swag, drip drip. Nankutata, yeah. New bag, big big. Nankutata, yeah. Still show my the click click. Nankutata, yeah. No dash, sip sip. Nankutata. On my dali dali, yeah. On my dali dali, yeah.
Your systems are offline.
Back-to-back tunes on Nation Radio.
Causing havoc and chest pains across the globe 24/7. This is Nation Radio. Listen on.
Oh, yes.
I love it.
Yes, I'm right here, Miss Anne is still in the building, hosting you, yes, from Midrand. If you heard right. It's not a gossip, it's not a rumor. Yes, I am doing my show from the comfort of my own home. In fact, I am chilling on my couch right about now. Beautiful things that technology can bring to us, right? Like, you know what, it feels good, it feels amazing. So let's get back to the business of the hour. I just played you Younger Chief, who came through with a remix of Utatako, where he's featuring Boiti, Dikaula, I apologize for that pronunciation, and Ricky Rick. It's a beautiful gem right there. And before then, I gave you Ciara featuring Nicki Minaj, and the name of the song was Living It Up. And hey, if there's someone who seems to be living it, actually these two ladies are living it up. They are living their best life. They are getting their entire existence of life, darling. So Nicki Minaj, you would know that Nicki Minaj recently got married to the love of her life, even though some of the public members were against the relationship and all that. But she said, hey, I don't care what you think about my man, I don't care about what you think about my relationship, I'm gonna go and follow my heart. And girl went on and ring it. So she recently got married. I think I spoke about their wedding rings a couple of weeks ago right here on the show. So Nicki Minaj's mom went on to make a statement, and she said, since my daughter got married, I am the happiest mother alive. So just to remind you, the time now is exactly 55 minutes after the hour 4. And in that statement, like when I read it, I was like, is this because she feels like marriage is an achievement? Because if that's the mentality, that is all wrong. But then again, as I continue to read the article about her mom's statement, she said, for the longest time, I've seen my daughter get her heart broken. I've seen how she works hard and all that. And every now and then, she calls in her corner, and she just needs that person who is going to be, supportive towards her dreams and what she's trying to achieve in life. And I guess mommy has a point to some extent. But hey, if you're a girl and you're sitting at home thinking marriage is an achievement, darling, you got to check yourself. So that is just my opinion. If you have an opinion that differs from mine, hit us up on our social media platforms. We are at Nation Radio SA across all social media platforms. At Nation Radio SA, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and what did I forget? Instagram. Hey! Woo, the excitement is just too much. So I'm gonna go and play you some more music while I wrap up the segment where I was offering you the best of music, fashion, and you 411, helping you get your entire existence of life right here from Midrand, but still listening or coming through you through your favorite online, your number one radio station, online radio station across the globe. And I did not make a mistake on that. That's why I did not stutter. Across the globe. Remember, you can get in touch with us through our social media platforms at Nation Radio SA, on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. But otherwise, if you're new to the radio station, welcome on board. But remember to go and download our app. We are available for both Android and iOS users. So I'm gonna go back to some more music before I go on and on and on, because hey, this is a gift that God, the man upstairs gifted me with. I can't stop talking sometimes. The time now is exactly 57 minutes after the hour 3. But darling, let me go back and give you something you might not have heard in a long time. This is Plies. The name of the song is One Day. What a touchy, beautiful song. Hashtag listen on.
Causing havoc and chest pains across the globe 24/7. This is Nation Radio. Listen on.
Oh, yes.
I love it.
My little partner, it's wild, dog. How the motherfuckers you love the most? Ones you love. Seem like the ones always die first, homie. Always die first. Dog, I just wish I had the opportunity to just bring my nigga back for one day, homie. I can bring him back for one day. Wish I could bring my nigga back for one day. Take him by the daycare to see his son play. And go to show him how his baby mama went astray. And how the fuck niggas who claim they love to walk away. Wish I could bring my nigga back for one day. Take him by the daycare to see his son play. And go to show him how his baby mama went astray. And how the fuck niggas who claim they love to walk away. God, give me my nigga for 24 hours, so we can ride and laugh at these pussy cowards. Hit the liquor store park and just talk for hours. Show them how the nigga die, how they lose their power. Nigga forget about your dog, how they give you them flowers. Old trifling ass baby mom, they got wilder. Now she fucking this nigga you robbed with a pink Impala. Like I told you before, dog, that whole sour. You can fuck these whole dog, but don't house them. Bitch, you ain't got shit, dog, money arouse them. After nigga dead and gone, they lose their value. Boy cry at your funeral and change right after. Wish I could bring my nigga back for one day. Take him by the daycare to see his son play. And go to show him how his baby mama went astray. And how the fuck niggas who claim they love to walk away. Wish I could bring my nigga back for one day. Take him by the daycare to see his son play. And go to show him how his baby mama went astray. And how the fuck niggas who claim they love to walk away. You first died, nigga sat around your mama all day. But since your funeral, them niggas ain't went that fucking way. Thought when you died, your dog supposed to step to the plate. You got the word, I got her, I'll make sure she's straight. Make you question if the love was real or was it fake. Out of sight, out of mind, guess it's true what they say. When you was here, them was the main niggas in your face. You got to deal with them fuck niggas, you in a better place. I almost cried when I see your son the other day. You couldn't deny that one, boy, I look like you all the way. I thought love was forever, I guess that ain't the case. First you died and they buried, the niggas walk away. Wish I could bring my nigga back for one day. Take him by the daycare to see his son play. And go to show him how his baby mama went astray. And how the fuck niggas who claim they love to walk away. Wish I could bring my nigga back for one day. Take him by the daycare to see his son play. And go to show him how his baby mama went astray. And how the fuck niggas who claim they love to walk away. I'm sitting right here, home, my eyes full of tears. Never thought that pain lasts as many years. One thing I learned from all this shit, life real. Rep your name till I die, homie, that's how I feel. Watch how everything changed since you got killed. 2 days after you died, niggas broke in your crib. Niggas saying you look cousin, the one who stole your wheel. This shit probably shouldn't fuck with me, but it really is. Motherfucker showed me what shiesty really is. What gon' happen after I die, one of my biggest fears. See what my partner have been through, got me scared to live.
Causing havoc and chest pains across the globe 24/7. This is Nation Radio. Listen on.
Oh, yes.
I love it. Baby mama went astray. And how the fuck niggas claim they love to walk away. Wish I could pray.
Well, thank you so much for joining me right here on Nation Radio, broadcasting live from Midrand. My name is Miss Annie, hostess with the most right here on Nation Radio. We do this with you every Saturday between 3 and 6. And today we are doing nothing less than, bringing you the best of music, fashion, and you straight and fresh from Midrand to your house, to your car, to the park, to wherever you're driving to. Honey, this is where it's at. So thank you so much for joining us. The one that just ended, or the one that was playing, was taken from Plies. Long, you know what, I don't even remember when this album was released, but all I know is that it was a beautiful album. So yes, I gave you, why am I forgetting the name of that song? Miss N. So I gave you Plies One Day, and it's a beautiful, beautiful song. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you are feeling good, you're feeling brand new, you're feeling fresh, empowered, rejuvenated. You know what? I hope wherever you are, you're getting your entire existence of life in my presence. The one I am playing in the background as my bed song is Pablo Bolivia, Destiny Nara. I hope you're enjoying and you're getting your life roundabouts now. So thank you so much for coming on board. This time around, at this time of the day, it is exactly 2 minutes after the hour 4, and we bring you the segment titled Your Wellbeing Matters, because, honey, Miss N's got you. She's not just here to talk about all things music, fashion, and you. I want to take care of your well-being as well. And today, in the first 30 minutes of this segment, we're going to be recognizing an artist, but today it's not just an artist. We're going to be recognizing a very talented musical duo from right here in South Africa. And at exactly 3:30, I'm going to be interviewing a young man. I think I'm giving myself the right to say this. One of the youngest South African men to be in the wine business. That's who I'm going to be talking to. So if you want to know all about that, if you want to catch all the action, please make sure that your network or people do not call you, do not get interrupted. Don't touch that dial, because hey, it's going to be happening, and it's going to be happening very, very soon. So before I waste more of our time today, we are recognizing, guess? Should I go to play some more music and then leave you to guess who we are recognizing today? I already gave it away. I said it's a musical duo, so it's not just an artist, it's a group. So maybe I should play some Afrobeat, because I know very well that the person that I am going to be, or the group that I'm going to be talking about today, or the group that I'm going to be recognizing is not... it's not an artist that gives us Afrobeat. So let's go and give you some Afrobeat in the meantime, while I give you a moment to actually take a guess. Hit us up on our social media platforms. Tell me who you think we are recognizing today. Up next, let me give you some Ebony. I feel like a little bit of savageness is necessary every now and then, just like how it is allowed to be petty every now and then, as long as it's not all the time, like minus 10% of the time. Yeah, we're allowed to be petty. So the one coming right now your way is Ebony, Date Your Father. If you break my heart, I'll date your father.
If you break my heart, causing havoc and chest pains across the globe 24/7. This is Nation Radio.
See, I heard them say, boy, you a player. You the score like Messi, play like Kaka, dribble like Picasso. You the like Barcelona, Real Madrid, Arsenal, Man U, Chelsea. I go give you my heart, give you body, do anything for you. Sacrifice my life to be your wife, I'm gonna be there for you. But if you break my heart, I go date your father. You gonna be my son, you go call me your mother. Say if you break my heart, I go date your father. You gonna be my son, you go call me your mother. I'll go fear, écoutez-moi go fear. I'll go fear, ça me casse à tirer me love ye, me denche me love ye, me love ye, ça me casse à tirer me. See the love I have for you, the love I have for you. See the love I have for you, it's for nobody else but you. I see you know say I get a more. Bobby stand you know say I own a more. And no star there where I know say we do a more. Me I don't like Versace, and I don't like designer. Me I don't like Ferrari, and I don't like Bugatti. I go give you my heart, give you body, do anything for you. Sacrifice my life to be your wife, I'm gonna be there for you. But if you break my heart, I go date your father. You gonna be my son, you go call me your mother. Say if you break my heart, I go date your father. You gonna be my son, you go call me your mother. I'll go fear, écoutez-moi, go fear. I'll go fear, ça me casse à tirer, me love you, me denche, me love you. Me love you, ça me casse à tirer, me Skereba, 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 ay, skereba, 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 skereba. Bakasi, you know say I get a more. Bobby Stan, you know say I own a more. And no star there where I know sabi do a more. Me I don't like Versace.
Feel the hits. Feel the freshness. This is Nation Radio.
Welcome back, and if you're just joining me, where the hell have you been? My name is Miss Annie, hostess with the most right here on Nation Radio. The one coming to an end right now is Ebony, Date Your Father. I said every now and then it's allowed to be a bit savage, to be a bit salty, to be a bit bitter about life. But hey, I am not bitter at all, as you can hear the way I'm sounding roundabout now. So darling, welcome on board. This is Nation Radio, and you are listening to Music, Fashion, and You, eh? So this is the second hour of the show where we talk about your well-being matters, and part of our well-being matters today, we are going to recognize one of South Africa's best musical groups, that is Black Motion. Yes, some of you might have gotten that one right because I was giving you an opportunity to actually guess and try to get it right. So you will know that Black Motion is a musical group that consists of two members, that is Small and DJ Murder. So Black Motion came into being in the early 2010, during the World Cup. Yes, that's when they came into the picture. When Robert, who is Robert DJ Murder, Mahosana, and percussionist Thabo Small, the other member, Mabongwane, I apologize for the mispronunciation of their surnames, decided to work together. They had already been producing music separately from years prior their coming together. So Black Motion has been giving us some of the best jams in South Africa. I should, be realistic about this one. Black Motion has been at it. They have not disappointed us. Yes, every now and then, they would give us the best music that we dance to, that we jam to. They've had some really best or some of the best collaborations and all that. So yeah, you would know that between these two artists coming together, they've given us some of the best albums between the years 2011 and 2019. I should say 19 because I have got some news about Black Motion that dropped yesterday. So some of the albums that they've given us is one that was released in the year 2011, Talking to the Drums. And hey, we cannot talk about Black Motion and not talk about the African drama. They beat to that drum. I remember seeing Black Motion perform for the very first time. I was just like, wow, this is magical. This is real African. Yes, the melody is great. They make you dance. You enjoy the music from beginning to end. And hey, 2011 they released Talking to the Drums. 2013, I apologize if I'm missing some. I'm not going to give you everything. I'm just going to give you a taste of what they've done. 2013 they gave us Shisanyama Session Volume 1. 2014 they gave us Fortune Teller. Then 2011 they gave us Yabadimo, and last year in 2018 they gave us Moya wa Taula, and I think that is one of the album that is still making waves out there in the streets. So because we're talking about Black Motion, let me not just talk about them, but let me have you marinate in their good music. The one coming up next is taken from Black Motion. Joy, enjoy. #listen on.
Feel the hits. Feel the freshness. This is Nation Radio.
what you mean to me. I can't describe the way that you make me feel. It is how you make me feel. Every time I see you, you make me feel happy. I get so excited when you call my name. It feels like paradise and heaven to me. I need you to know that there is no one else. It is how you make me feel. Every time I see you, you make me feel happy. Joy, joy, it is how you make me feel. Every time I see you, you make me feel happy. Joy, joy, it is how you make me feel. Every time I see you, you make me feel happy. I'm here to tell you that I need your love, and I am nothing without you by my side. It is how you make me feel. Every time I see you, you make me feel happy. Oh joy, joy, it is how you make me feel. Every time I see you, you make me feel happy. My baby, you make me feel happy. Papa, baby, you make me feel happy. It is how you make me feel. Every time I see you, you make me feel happy. Joy, joy, it is how you make me feel. Every time I see you, you make me feel happy. Darling, darling, don't you see that my heart belongs to you? You have the key to my soul, you reside in my heart. Darling, darling, don't you see that my heart belongs to you? You have the key to my soul, you reside in my heart. Darling, darling, don't you see that my heart belongs to you? My heart belongs to you, my heart belongs to you. Darling, darling, don't you see that my heart belongs to you? My heart belongs to you, my heart belongs to you. It is how you make me feel. Every time I see you, you make me feel happy. Joy, joy, it is how you make me feel. Every time I see you, you make me feel happy. Joy, joy, it is how you make me feel. It is how you make me feel. Oh, you make me feel happy. Joy, joy, every time I see you. Joy, joy, it is how you make me feel. Every time I see you, you make me feel happy.
Well, I hope you're not getting lonely because I'm still here. I still got you, darling. The one playing in the background is Joy Joy by Black Motion, the one musical group that we are recognizing today in the first 30 minutes of your well-being matters right here on Nation Radio. Remember, you're tuned into Music, Fashion and You, and I'm your host with the mostest. Why is English running away from me today? I think this light that is coming through this giant window is bad for me. But I hope you're having a beautiful Saturday afternoon wherever you are. So you should know that today in the first 30 minutes of Your well-being matters. We are recognizing Black Motion. You should know that they formed this group in the year 2010. They've released a number of albums. They are also a team formed, or the team itself, or the group is formed by Thabo Mabongwane and Bongani Mahosana. Then I'm looking at the time. Where has the time gone? These people and their long, beautiful songs. Yeah, so some of the things that they have done as great performances and all that. And in a recent article that I read, actually I read it yesterday afternoon, it was talking about the fact that a lot of people have been begging and asking the group itself, why have they not released any of the Amapiano songs and all that. And they said they don't want to take away from the artists that are shining through Amapiano. They know their lane and they are going to stick to it. So you should also know that Black Motion is going to be celebrating 10 years in the industry in the year 2020, but the celebration has started already, because up next, I'm looking at the time, I wanted to play you more gems by Black Motion, but I can carry throughout and give you more music by Black Motion throughout my interview that is going to start up in a few minutes from 4:30. But roundabout tonight, I want to take this opportunity to give you one of Black Motion's latest. This one is a fresh. I remember Raps Wafui would always say fresh from the pot, so I am stealing this one from your page, Mr. Raps Wafui. This one is fresh from the pots. It was released yesterday. The name of the song is Everything, and in this one they worked with Afro Traction. They said that it's been a long time coming, working on this collaboration. They dated back the conversations about this collaboration back to the year 2012. Wow, it's been work in progress, and they said that they are more than excited. They are beside themselves with excitement and joy, as the previous song, or the one playing in the background, Joy. They're in celebration, and this song forms part of their celebration towards their 10 years in the industry. So hey, why wait any longer when Miss N has the song for you? So let me give you Everything by Black Motion. This one is fresh. Feel it, enjoy it. #listen on.
Feel the hits. Feel the freshness. This is Nation Radio.
Things you want me to. Just let go and let me hold you. I'm ready to do all the things you want me to. Just let go and let me hold you. I wanna be everything you need. To be everything you need, darling. You can go, or you deny when I put you you can go, or you deny when I put ready to do all the things you want me.
I don't know. I don't know what these guys smoke. Whose socks do they smoke before they make their music? Because this song is everything. This one playing in the background is Everything by Black Motion featuring Afro Traction. And like I said earlier on, they said that they've been in conversation about this collaboration since 2012. Come on, it's been a long time coming. And I believe, you know what, I think and I believe, I feel that the wait is completely worth it. If we wait from 2012 to today for this collabo and they come up with everything like this, sounding like this, marvelous music. Thank you so much to Black Motion. So today we were taking time out to recognize Black Motion, and as I mentioned earlier on, they are going to be celebrating 10 years in the industry as a group, as a musical group that continuously give us the best of music. And you know what, I wish you all the best of luck. If you're listening from wherever you are, if you know your friends of this group, tell them Miss N loves them so much and Nation Radio appreciates and love them so much from here to wherever, you know, for bringing us great music endlessly. So thank you so much for that. We are almost at the end of this short segment where we're recognizing Black Motion. Maybe just in closing, I should also tell you the following, that this song forms part of their 10-year celebration, but they also promised that in the year 2020 we should expect a live DVD recording of their 6th studio album, and there are more and more interesting things coming our way as fans of Black Motion in the year 2020. So let's just take this moment to say, you know what, kudos, well done to what you've been doing. We appreciate and love what you've been giving us. So because I was running out of time, I had to jump some songs that I wanted to play you guys from Black Motion, but looking at the time, it's 26 minutes after the hour 4, and our interview is going to kick off at exactly 4:30. So why not give you some Moya wa Taula? Because you know, this is Nation Radio, where we make you feel the heat. Hashtag listen on.
Feel the hits. Feel the freshness. This is Nation Radio.
know what? If you know me personally, wow, if you know me personally, you know I'm not a dancer, but you know what? When Black Motion takes the stage, a girl's gotta move. I've got very good chair dance moves. Thank you so much for joining us right here on Nation Radio. My name is Miss Annie, hostess with the most right here on Nation Radio. And I'm here to serve you and women handle music, fashion, and you between 3 and 6 every Saturday without fail. Roundabouts now. We are on the second leg of our show. And at this time of the day, I get to interview some really, really smart, business-minded, eloquent people. You hear my words? Yes, I'm right about that. So you should know that the one playing in the background is a Black Motion, Moya Taula. And at this time of the day, I promise that I am going to be interviewing one of South Africa's youngest men or youngest people in the wine business. So let's not waste more of our time. I'm going to give him a call and then we're going to hear all about it. So if you are sitting there and you're like, Ish, I've got this business idea and you know what, I'm just not sure if it's going to work out, you know, just hold on a little bit.
Freshness. This is Nation Radio.
Well, you're still hanging out with your hostess with the most. My name is Miss N, the one and the only from Nation Radio, of course, the one that serves you everything good music, fashion, and you. And today I am interviewing you. I'm interviewing a young man in the wine business. I mean, we cannot talk wine and not talk class. So I have him online. I'm just gonna cue him in right now so that we can get this interview going. The time now is exactly 34 minutes after the hour 4. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm okay.
I'm good, thank you. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
All right. So can you just take this moment to introduce yourself to our listeners?
Okay. Thank you. My name is Mateka Wukudo. I'm from up in North Limpopo. I grew up there. I went to a local primary there, Samando Primary School. After that, I went to Tengwa High School, secondary, which is just out of our district. That's what.
Oh, you actually went to the same high school as me.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And that's where I completed my matric.
Yes.
After matric, I came to Gauteng to further my studies, and I'm currently at Gauteng right now.
Okay, thank you so much for that introduction, Bokudo. So you said you were born and bred in Limpopo, right?
Yes.
You know what? I like it when Limpopo people do the best, you know. All right. Because we are working on time. Can we get to what is your line of business?
I'm a winemaker. I have my own wine brand called Kudo Wine. We just recently launched it last month. So we're still growing. We're growing, and we will be receiving a good reception out there. So basically, I'm a winemaker.
Okay, so you recently got into the wine business. And your name is Wukudo, so I suppose the name was derived from your name. You just coalized it.
Yes. So what happened is my name is Wukudo.
Yes.
So what happened is I removed Wu.
Yeah.
So now we are left with Kudo.
Okay.
But then I again changed the KHU and I said it's CU, so it's Kudo.
Beautiful. Okay, now because like here's the thing, I really applaud you. Like, you know what, venturing into this kind of business is a huge risk. But now like I'm interested in knowing, how did the idea creating, or how and when did this idea of creating your own wine brand, come into become? How did it become a business idea? Because obviously it was an idea at first, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm interested in knowing how and when did this idea became a business?
This thing started in a very funny way. One time I was broke. You know how student life is always broke. So I was broke, and I had to come with a side hustle. I was gonna bring me some extra cash from what I was getting at home. That's when I started to join More Fire, DJ School, energy drink. I was a More Fire hustler there. I was selling More Fire in the streets of Pretoria every day. But during that period, I just fell in love with entrepreneurship, and I just had an idea that how that I have my own brand. If DJ who can have his own brand, why not?
Why can't you do the same?
Yeah, so that's when I started to research. But the problem was I didn't know which brand, wine, energy drink. So when I was researching, doing my research, I just fell in love with wine. I started researching about wine, and from there, I started networking with people in the industry. They helped me, and until we had Kudo Wine Stage. This whole process actually started late 2018. That's when I started researching about wine.
But if you're saying it started 2018, that means like, you know what, you know your business. Because if people have the product in their houses right now, if people can be popping Kudo wines right now as we speak, to actually have it like, as they chill with their loved ones, with their friends and all that, I mean, anything is possible, right?
Yeah, anything is possible.
Okay, so you spoke about how you started. You said you were broke, and you started. You joined the More Fire hustle, and you were selling it in the streets of Pretoria. That's how you began thinking. If Swoo can make it, what's stopping me? Right. So, how did you get contacts? Did you get funding? And all that. I'm interested in all those things, because I feel like every idea to come into fruition, it's a process. You have to have the right contacts. You have to have the right knowledge, the funding, and because you're in the business of wine, there has to be tasting, branding, positioning, how to market it, and all that. How has the process been? What were the steps you took?
No, so while I was busy hustling in the streets, I was working hard in a way that some of the people already knew me in the streets. So I remember.
Sorry, just a little bit. I'm getting messages saying that they can't hear you properly. If you can just speak up your volume just a little bit.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, perfect.
Yeah, so while I was busy selling that More Fire, I met this other lady, and she was asking me about how does the More Fire work and all the stuff. But I told her I have this own idea of mine. That's what she's also an entrepreneur. That's when she started inviting me in functions, and I met the people there. We changed contact. After the funding, I went to government institutions like NYDA, DTI, which was not a successful journey. After that, I decided to focus on private institutions for funding.
Yeah.
More like private company, of which it was also not a successful journey. And the last option for me was to approach people in personal capacity.
Yes.
That's where I got successful. I met this Sir. I presented my business to him. I shared my vision with him, and fortunately he agreed to do the funding more from investor.
Yes.
But before that, it's not an easy thing to get the funding.
It isn't.
It's a very stressing process. You go to people, they reject you. You go to private institutions, they reject. Not because they think your idea is not good.
Yeah.
But it's risky to give money to someone who's just starting.
Exactly, yeah. I was going to ask
Yeah,
that.
so-
Because I feel like, you know what, the way you're explaining the process, the hustling in the street, being invited to certain events for networking purposes and stuff. And I'm going to tell you the honest truth. Like, a lot of us get invited into this networking events. And honestly speaking, like, it does not always work. And then you go to government institutions, your NYDA, your DTI to try and get assistance in terms of funding, and then it's not successful. It sounds like a tedious job. What kept you going?
No, the passion, and I told myself it's not over until I win, until I get what I want. I'm not stopping. So to me, even if it was a 5 years process, I would go on until I get what I want. So every day when I wake up in the morning, I would tell myself, this fight is not over until I get what I want. My inspiration behind this whole process, I believe that we are all born with greatness within us, and it's our responsibility to go out there in order for us to achieve our dreams or our goals. So that our responsibility of saying, I'm not taking no for an answer until I get what I want. So that has been my inspiration. That until I get what I want, I'm
You're not
gonna
gonna
keep
stop.
on.
That's very, very profound.
Yes, but it's very stressful process. Sometimes, some days you just wake up and feel like giving up. But if the drive and passion is there, you're gonna wake up and dust yourself and move on.
Wow. And at the age of what, 21?
Yes.
Wow, I'm so amazed.
Yes,
I mean,
I'm very young.
I mean, like your Queen Bees and the others are like, you know what, getting their champagne launched like, you know, in their 30s, and you're only 21. I can only imagine what success lies ahead, like, you know, by the age of 25. I'm not even looking at the 30s. I'm just thinking 25. Now, back to the interview questions. Like, okay, you said you recently launched it. Maybe before I ask the next question, I should ask you, when was it launched?
We launched it on the 21st of October. Yes.
21st of October.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes, we're just a few weeks old.
Wow. And the thing is, like, I check people, I low-key FBI people on social media. And like, I'm seeing people like, you know, on some kudo wines this, all that taste great and stuff. I have not had the pleasure of tasting it, but I'm definitely going to taste it very soon. So like, this question just came up to me now. I'm just thinking, you come from, you know, where I come from. Not the same neighborhood, but you know, our culture, beliefs, and tradition are almost very similar. The difference is the households, right? So now, your parents, how did they feel about you getting into the business that has alcohol in it?
No, at first they didn't understand, but I had to sit down with them and explain to them it's all about business. It's not about me doing alcohol things, but it's more business orientated. So I had to sit down with my family and explain everything to them. I explained it to my mom. First time when I explained to her, she didn't understand.
Yeah.
But I had to go back again and tell her it's all about business, and I think we can have a beautiful legacy out of this. So it was not easy to convince them, you know.
Yeah.
And how you know how parents are.
Yes, that's why I'm asking, because I'm just like, I wonder how this process, how long it took you to actually convince them to bring them on board, because like I can tell you, like, it's one thing to try and get into the music industry, into the acting industry and all that, because like there's always this misconceptions. So for you to get into the wine business, like, which is like alcohol driven, you know, it's kind of like okay, all right, before we get derailed from our interview, the time now is exactly the time is exactly 47 minutes after the hour 4. So I'm gonna go and play you some music, and then when we get back on the other side, we will continue with this interview. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Nation Radio, Music, Fashion and You. I'm gonna go back and play you some good music from Muvo the Icon, featuring SAS. The name of the song is Shona Malanga. Enjoy. #listen on.
Mina
Tennessee's so strong right now. I don't even care if I'm wrong right now, right now, right now. It ain't cheating. It's a what you call it. This could be our little secret. Oh, what you call it.
Girl, I know you got a man. He can make you lose it like I can. I can tell that you've been working all night, all night. Cause baby, what he don't know hurt him. White lies, white lies.
There's something about being wrong that just feels so right. Think about it in the morning cause we be all night. Baby, we can keep going cause you already knowing that you never stop the show until you see the light. And the lights ain't on right now. I can't even see what's going on right now. Cause this Tennessee's so strong right now. I don't even care if I'm wrong right now, right now, right now. It ain't cheating. It's a what you call it. This could be our little secret. So what you call it? Hey,
I need it to get you all alone in my bed, my bed.
baby, don't tempt me.
To see if I can love you, baby. Be friends. I'm thinking we can do this forever.
Oh
And
yeah.
that's some bullshit green.
You might make me say fuck him. It ain't cheating. It's a what? It's a call it. This could be our little secret. So what you call it? Is it wet? 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 What you call it? Is it wet? Is it wet?
Secret.
Feel the hits. Feel the freshness. This is Nation Radio.
Shit, I shot, shot. Ski, 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 ski.
I'm on my level. Check out the shine on my bezel. Yeah. I'm on my devil. I'm feeling so lit. Oh, can't you tell it? Five is the major key. Got the juice and the tree. Bottles of Hennessy. Project X movie scene. Young Whitney begging her day. Come and show the left exhale. I can make it pop like champagne. Yes, the R&B thug away. Let's turn this to the after party. Got enough to get another party started. Let's turn this to the after party. Got enough to get another party started. Now pour it up. DJ slide me song, let's turn it up. Turn up, turn up. Now pour it up. DJ slide me song, let's turn it up. Turn up. Oh yeah. I'm so ready, already. Oh, I hope that you're sturdy. Take it easy and steady. Ease up on my ass and then hear the boy, you're so naughty. And you know that I got it. I'm not trying to be on my best behavior and geese up jumping. Baby, take that mask off. I see kiss thing, the lights already off. What are you telling me on? Who got this feeling strong? You make me wanna go boom, boom, bam, bam, bam. Turn this to the after party. Got enough to get another party started. Let's turn this to the after party. Got enough to get another party started. Now pour it up. DJ slide me song, let's turn it up. Turn up, turn up. Now pour it up. DJ slide me song, let's turn it up. Turn up. Oh yeah. She get it on my way. 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 She get it on my way.
the show. Get more music.
From Johannesburg, South Africa, you're listening to Nation Radio.
Play it.
Feel the hits. Feel the freshness. This is Nation Radio.
Well, I'm back. If you're just tuning in, thank you so much. And where the hell have you been? Music Fashion and You has been on from 3 o'clock. And the time now is exactly 58 minutes after the hour 4. Roundabout now, I am busy, or I'm in the middle of an interview with Bukudo, who is the founder of Kudo Wines. He's only 21 years old. I mean, really. And you know what? He's been sharing his story about how the idea of getting into the wine business came about, how he got funding, the process, the struggles, the challenges, and all that. Because hey, guys, the truth is, it's not easy to find funding in to establish or to start a new business. So that is the conversation we're having roundabout now. But before we get to the interview, let me just let you know that I played you back to back, a triple back to back of Muvo the Icon featuring Sets with Shona Malanga, one of my favorite songs right at this moment. I gave you Ella May with Chris Brown with Whatchamacallit. I also gave you a brand new one right here on this show, Masandi featuring The Legacy After Party. And if you're gonna have an after party, I hope you have ordered your Kudo wines, because hey, it is happening. So let's get back to the interview. Hello, are you still there? All right, thank you so much for sticking around, and welcome back. So we've been talking about your brand, how you established it, how you got funding, what the process was and all that. But I cannot let you go before we get into this interesting part. You're in the wine business. Just a minute. Sorry. I need to sort out something to have you be heard by our listeners clearly. Okay, so, all right. So, roundabout now, we are talking about your wine and how it came about and so forth. I just want to know, you said you launched the wine on the 21st of October. And from the looks of things, it seems to be doing great.
Yeah, we've been receiving a good reception out there. So, yeah, it's been going well, but we still want to improve.
It's a process, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So I wanted to find out, you said the 21st of October, so I feel like maybe it's too soon to ask this question, but I'm going to ask anyway. Are you supplying for any liquor stores at the moment, or any restaurants, so that when we go there, we can just ask, hey, can I please have red wine, the Kudo selection? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like the question is, are you supplying for any liquor outlets or the restaurants at the moment?
Not at the moment. We're still negotiating with big stores and restaurants. It's a long process. There are some procedures that we need to follow before we can get into their supplying chain.
Okay.
So, but I think next year we can have Kudo wines in one of these big stores and the restaurant.
Yeah, because I mean, it would be really nice to walk into Wiz, to walk at Checkers Liquors, to walk into Tops, your Spa Liquor and all that, and then just, find the wine there. It would be really amazing. I want to walk in and be like, I interviewed this guy, hey?
Yeah. No, we're working on it. It's going to happen soon.
Wow. Yes. Okay, I'm really, really excited for your new journey. I'm excited for the wine. I'm excited that, you're persistent, no matter how much or how long it takes you or it took you to get to where the wine is today. You have been at it. So are you able, can you describe your wine in 3 words, the body of your wine in 3 words?
Actually, it's 4 words.
Okay, 4.
So it's the divine taste with calm.
Mm-hmm.
So our taste brings you some peace when you indulge it, you know. So we call it the divine taste with calm.
Wow.
It can bring you some peace of mind. That's how good it is.
So, like after a very long day from the office.
Yes. Yes,
After
some
like
peace of mind.
a very long day of back-to-back meetings, arguments with colleagues, you name it.
Yeah,
It
you
would be
know.
nice to come back to a nice bottle of Kudo wines, right?
Yeah, yes, definitely.
All right. So at the moment, how can people get your product at the moment? Because you said it's not at the liquor outlets yet. So how can people access your wine?
At the moment, we are online orientated, so we sell the bottles online.
Okay.
We're on social media. You can follow us on Instagram,
Okay.
Kudo_wines.
Okay.
You can follow us on Facebook, Kudo Wines. You can also WhatsApp us on 071
071
46
46
94
94
457.
457.
Yes, and we are nationwide, 9 provinces, wherever you are, we're going to deliver.
Wow, that is beautiful. So, do you have a natural sweet, dry red? You know, what do you have for us?
Now, at the moment, we have 2 ranges. We have a natural sweet red,
Yes.
which has smooth cherry and ripe berry.
Mm.
Yeah, it's actually very nice. It has got 12.5% volume.
Ooh.
Yes.
You know, a lot of people are interested in the volume, right?
Yeah, 12.5 is very strong.
Yeah.
Very strong. we also have natural dry red,
Okay.
which is also berry flavored, orientated, then with some integrated wood. The fact that it's dry doesn't mean that it's sour. It just leaves some dryness in your mouth, but in a good way. And it's 12% volume.
Wow. Okay, so when is Nation Radio getting invited to your wine tasting? I had to ask.
Yeah, we have our very first wine tasting on the 18th of December. But we are in Limpopo, Tambo Botanical Garden.
Okay.
Yeah, we have our very first wine tasting, and everyone is welcome there. We expecting a lot of people. The entrance is only 50 rand.
Wow.
Tickets will be sold at the gate. So 18 December, we have our very first wine tasting, but we're still going to have more wine tasting here around Gauteng next year.
And would like to be invited. I mean, hey, MSN could be broadcasting there next time. I mean,
Yeah, everyone is welcome. You're
All
also
right.
invited.
All right, we look forward to hearing more about your success. We look forward to tasting your wine. I know I actually had invited a few friends. I was like, guys, I'm interviewing this guy, and they were like, what wine? We're coming. So, yeah, just to show you how excited people are about your brand. So, are you able to give us the price of your wine?
Okay. Our wine is 180, which includes delivery fee.
Okay.
So 180, it includes bottle and delivery.
All right.
Wherever you are in the country.
I mean, if the wine is going for that price, it must be worth the taste.
Yeah, it is.
So, like,
is.
I myself, I'm looking forward to having a taste of that wine, which is definitely going to be very, very soon. I'm sorry, Mom, if you're listening. I know at home we don't talk alcohol. But hey, like, young people are doing great things. And thank you so much for taking our time to connecting with us, to telling us, and having Nation Radio be one of the radio stations that help you share your story. It's really
Thank you,
amazing
baby.
to see young South Africans, let alone people from Limpopo. I feel like people from Limpopo are very undermined every now and then, especially in our society. So I'm really happy for you. Congratulations on your success, and I wish you all the best in the coming years.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. So this means that we have come to the end of our interview. The time now is exactly 7 minutes after 5, which means that I have pushed the interview 7 minutes longer than it should have been. But hey, I had to get all that information from this young man. Thank you so much, Bukudo, for giving us your time, for sharing your story, and for actually letting people know that it's okay to chase after your dream. As long as you know exactly what you want to achieve, one must always be in touch with their dream and fight and thrive to get to it. So I'm going to go back to some more music, and then it's a wrap from this interview. Thank you so much for listening. This is Nation Radio with your hostess with the most. My name is Miss N. I need you to feel the heat because, hey, I'm here to give you your entire existence of life. Hashtag listen on.
Feel the hits. Feel the freshness. This is Nation Radio.
Die for the dough. Tell her one, make she wine for the dough. Tell her 9-5 for the no. Tell her die for the no.
Ghana girl say she want marry me yo. I hope so she sabi kuku wache. Hope your love go sweet past the sheet up. Baby girl, I say your body na killer oh. Oh, yeah, I beat the diet of your body. Oh, only on your body. That girl for the corner, there's somebody made a call. Where see the wine, I see fire for her body. Oh. And if she follow me, go now, enjoyment go kill 'em. Baby girl, you bad, oh. Girl, the way you whine, I demand over you, girl. I demand over you, girl. Say you are my woman, my superwoman. I demand over you, girl. I demand over you, girl.
Die for the love. Girl, I want me, she want for the dough. Oh, last side for the no. Girl, I want for the die for the dough. Die for the dough. Girl, I want me, she want for the dough. Girl, die for the no. Girl, die for the no.
If I sing for you, you gon' love me, oh baby, love me non-stop. I will love you non-stop. Always place you on top, baby, oh. All over the world, want me, oh. Play the music non-stop. Tell them dance to my song. Tell them shake it bum bum. Oh, yeah. That girl for the corner, there's somebody made a call. Oh, yeah. They see the wine, I see fire for her body, fire for her body. And if she follow me, go now, enjoyment go kill 'em. Baby girl, you bad, girl, the way you whine, I demand over you, girl. I demand over you, girl. Say you are my woman, my superwoman. I demand over you, girl. I demand over you, girl.
Die for the love. Girl, I want me, she want for the dough. Oh, last side for the no. Girl, I want for the die for the dough. Die for the dough. Girl, I want me, she want for the dough. Girl, die for the no. Girl, die for the no.
Ghana girl say she want marry me yo. I hope so she sabi kuku wache. Hope your love go sweet past the sheet up. Baby girl, I say your body na killer oh. Oh, yeah, I beat the diet of your body. Oh, only on your body. And say, baby, why not say, nobody.
through my skin. Gonna play by all my rules. You got one chance. I've never felt like this before. You got your hands over me, wave it on the road. This feeling sweet when you get me through my skin. Gonna play by all my rules. You got one chance. Oh, go nothing. You got me flying high, got me flying high. Oh, go nothing. Take me higher. Oh, take me higher. Take me higher. Take me higher. Oh, baby, take me higher. Take me higher. Take me higher. Take me higher. I'm in the mood, got me feeling good. Time to rock up in the sky, gonna dance all night. We'll have a good time, can you feel it too? Got a lot of love to give, who makes you love tonight? I'm in the mood, you got me feeling good. Time to rock up in the sky, gonna dance all night. We'll have a good time, can you feel it too? Got a lot of love to give, who makes you love tonight? Oh, go nothing. You got me flying high, got me flying high.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm already in the mood to party because it's that time of the day where we celebrate, where we talk all things party celebrations. You know, we look into what people have achieved in the past week and we become part of that celebration. That's how we do it right here on Nation Radio. You have tuned into Music Fashion and You is the name of the song. And I'm your official host. My name is Miss Anne. They call me the hostess with the most for a reason, darling. Welcome on board. So the one playing in the background is Shavi and Vivo, and the name of the song is In the Mood. Before then, I gave you Shoma Josie, Questa, and Makwa with Wapengana. And before then, I gave you Runtown with Made Over You. I am not made over you at all because I know we're together all the way to 6 o'clock. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, the time now is exactly 20 minutes after the hour 5. I apologize for running the interview a little bit over time, but if you have been listening, you know it was worth it. So thank you so much for choosing Nation Radio over and over and over and over. So if you're sitting out there and you know you have started a business like Kudo Wines, like Bukudo did, you know, and you're interested in being on air and all that, you can simply do that, or we can, if you fit our programming, obviously, you can send us your business profile to what again? Okay, you can send it to me at missn@nationradio.co.za. Ish, these things are confusing in life, guys. Excuse me. I told you I'm in the mood. So, in a good mood, rather. But yeah, thank you so much for choosing Nation Radio. I'll repeat the email address again, at missn@nationradio.co.za. You simply send us your business profile or the profile of yourself if you are an artist and all that with the right information. If you fit our programming, I could be the one interviewing you, or one of the shows that your business or your line of business fits in can be hosting you at our beautiful studios, where anything is possible. And who knows, maybe we might even do your interview in your lounge or by your pool area or by your bright area, or while we're driving to your next destination. Anything is possible. That's how we do it right here on Nation Radio. Remember, I'm hosting you from Midrand, from the comfort of my own home. But in the meantime, because I like talking too much, I'm going to go back to some more music and feed you some good music. If you have a birthday, and I don't know about it, let me take a moment to say happy birthday. And I hope it's everything you expected. If you're a lady, I hope you got some chocolates, some flowers, some perfumes, some gift cards, some makeup, lipsticks, and all that. And if you're a guy, I hope you got, your lady got you some nice cigars, some cognac, I hope your lady took you out for a spa day. Yes, men need to be treated, to that level as well, because I think women have it so twisted sometimes. Some women live in a world where they don't need to spoil their men, and there's nothing wrong with coming back from work, just let him sit down, pour him a nice glass of wine if he's a wine man, pour him some scotch if you love scotch, rub his feet, ask him how his day was. It goes a long way, trust me. Anyway, before I blab and go all over the place, let me go to some more music and give you Rotimi featuring Akon. If you know Rotimi, if you know Rotimi, you would know him from one of the famous series out there. What's it called again? Power. Actually, I have a bone to pick with 50 Cent. He is the executive producer of Power. What's the leading lady's name? Naturi. I forgot. I apologize if I'm pronouncing her name wrong. He's been posting these nasty pictures of her and making fun of her looks and some of the scenes that took place during the recording of the series and stuff. I just feel like it's very disrespectful. So Rotimi is one of the characters from the series, and he's so yummy and cute, man. But anyway, let's listen to his music. Love Riding featuring Akon. That's Rotimi.
Sounding fresh all the time. Keep locked on Nation Radio by downloading our app on iOS or Android. Let us be your station of choice. Listen on.
Damn, no money, so just be lying. Let me grind for you, baby. See, they want to steal your Pokemon, girl, so don't believe it. They know I'm the one you call when you need it. Where do you go? Every time I touch you there. Every time I touch you, love. Ain't nobody gotta hear. He lost control. Doesn't even know you're here. Nobody knows. I just keep it in my head. I don't say too much. Don't say too much, no. I just here to touch. I just here to touch. I don't say too much. Don't say too much, no. I just here to touch. I'm just here to touch. I just here to touch. Here to touch. Baby, I just here to touch. Here to touch. Baby, I just here to touch. Juju, you touch me, I know. Tonight we go late. I know you they see me. We make you look easy. Tonight you go have it your way. Who knew that I mean so much to you? And he won't let you just do you. He won't let you just do you. Tell me who knew? How many man they want screw you? But it's me you stay true to, and it's me you stay true to. I go down, go low, go low, go low, go low, go low, go low. You love when I go low, go low, go low, go low, go low, go low. Make it rise, make it rise. Make it rise, make it rise. Put the love in the sky. touch it with the drum. I know you want some. Touch it with the tongue, touch it with the drum. I know you want some. Touch it with the tongue, touch it with the drum. I know you want some.
Feel the freshness. This is Nation Radio.
You're now listening to World's Famous.
From the states of Africa, we are Nation Radio. States of Africa, we are Nation Radio.
And the time now is exactly 32 minutes after the hour 5. The one playing in the background is Rude Boys featuring Nokwazi and TNS. I hope you're still having a beautiful, beautiful, fantastic, fantabulous, vivacious, you name it all, a bubbly Saturday afternoon wherever you are. So, at this time of the day, I become part of your celebrations through the messages you send us through our social media platforms, whether it's your birthday, you achieved something during the course of the week and you feel that Nation Radio should be part of that celebration. I become part of that celebration. So I've received three very interesting messages. The first one is coming from Dombi. She said, "Hey Miss Anne, I'm listening to you from PE and I'm celebrating a new job. I start in 2 weeks. I'm very excited. I've been looking forward to this good news for a very long time. So congratulations to Ntombi on your new job." So these are the kind of things I want to be celebrating with you. So if you achieved something, you did something, you got some good news, it doesn't have to be like you winning $1 million or anything like that. Even small things that you feel are worth celebrating, you know what, Miss N is here to celebrate with you. So Ntombi, congratulations on your new job, and I'm really, really happy for you and wishing you the best in the workplace, because hey, sometimes the workplace is not exactly what we expected it to be. Then we also got another message from Sibona Kaliso, who said, "I'm listening to you, Miss N, from Soweto. My girlfriend gave birth to a beautiful baby boy on Friday and I can't stop celebrating." Well, congratulations to you, Sibona Kaliso, and your baby mama. I hate using that word, but yes, to the congratulations to Sibona Kaliso, who's listening to Nation Radio from Soweto. Ooh, I'm even choking because I'm so excited. So to Sibona Kaliso, and he's, you know what? Let me just do this.
Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, whoa, whoa, whoa. Some kind of men turn the soul. Some kind of men turn the soul. Some kind of men turn the soul.
Idimoni was trying to get the best of me. Idimoni was trying to get the best of me, but I'm back, and we're still on that note of celebrating people. So Sibona Kaliso, who's listening to us from Soweto, sent us a message saying that, "Miss Anne, I'm listening to you from Soweto. Me and my baby mama had a beautiful, beautiful son who was born yesterday on Friday. He is a true bundle of joy." So hey, Sibona Kaliso and the mother of your son, we're celebrating with you. We say congratulations. I can tell from the excitement, it sounds like this is your first child. And hey, if you wish to have more, keep calling us, keep telling us more about it. We like to celebrate this kind of things with people. Then another one came from Patuchezo Sirimera. She said she is going for a job interview on Monday after a 1 year of unemployment. So to Patuchezo, we wish you all the best. You're in my prayers. I believe in people going out there and selling themselves to the best employer out there. So I'm wishing you all the best on Monday. Kill it, from the outfit to the interview to your confidence, you name it. I believe in you and I know you're gonna rock it. So I'm looking forward to getting feedback in a couple of weeks saying that, "Hey Miss Anne, I am Patuchezo Sirimera and I nailed the interview, got the contract, signed it, and I start on this date." That's the kind of news I'm looking forward to. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for your messages. Remember, you can also be in touch with us through our social media platforms at Nation Radio SA across all social media platforms. And the time now is exactly 36 minutes after the hour 5. Let's go back to some more music. I want to play you Black Coffee featuring not Poshi Monique. What am I thinking? Black Coffee featuring Monique Bingham. And the name of the song is Deep in the Bottom. Enjoy.
You're now listening to world's famous.
From the states of Africa, we are Nation Radio.
a social death, everything changes. He said, go look in the mirror and see. Look at you, sister, look at me. Are we really just the same? I said, I'm black is coffee with no cream. See, Africans, we know who I'll be, and nothing's ever been the same. Oh, you better get deep in the bottom, deep in the bottom. Can't get no deeper than the bottom. You got to get deep in the bottom, deep in the bottom. Can't get no deeper than the bottom of Africa. It don't get deeper.
Smooth sounds of Black Coffee featuring Monique Bingham. And the name of the song is Deep in the Bottom. Beautiful gems right here on Nation Radio, because you know we give you the great music, great content all over the place 24/7, honey. That's how we do it right here on Nation Radio. The name of the show you've tuned into, it's Music, Fashion and You, and I'm your hostess with the most. I'm the one that woman handles this show every Saturday without fail. The time now is exactly 17 minutes after. Ooh, my goodness, I'm so excited. I'm even telling the wrong time. Such shame. So the time now is exactly 42 minutes after the hour 5, and I'm soon gonna be saying goodbye to you, leaving you in the good hands of the only man that's allowed to start a party right here on Nation Radio. That is Juke Zack, the party starter. So stay tuned, because I've got more music coming your way. But before we get to that, just chatting about some of the things I came across during the course of the week. In fact, yesterday I read an article, an American article talking about actress Monique. Some of you may know her as an actress, as a comedian and all that. And this is what the article said. Actress Monique is suing Netflix for race and gender discrimination. And this was published on Thursday. So the lawsuit claims that Monique was given a lowball offer that was only a fraction of what Netflix paid other comedians. So the Oscar-winning actress and comedian went on to suing Netflix on Thursday, accusing the streaming giant of racial and gender discrimination by trying to drastically underpaying her for a stand-up special after offering other stars tens of thousands of dollars for doing the very same thing. So the suit was filed in Los Angeles County Superior Court, accusing Netflix of giving a biased discrimination offer to Monique for a 1-hour comedy special that took place around November in 2017. I think she deserves to get paid equally like other people. That is totally discrimination. So the comedian was offered $500,000 as a talent fee, an offer the lawsuit claimed was significantly less than those offered to men and white women for the same type of stand-up original specials. So when the talent, I'm quoting, and I quote, when the talent was not a black woman, Netflix offered to pay and did pay astronomically more than it pays black women like it offered Monique. That is so wrong. Why is Netflix doing this to our people? I mean, we are great supporters of their streaming channel and all that. So for them to go and mistreat black women like this, it's totally wrong. On the flip side, right here in Mzansi, the Sasa Fierce is back. Zanzi. Bathabile Dlamini, a former social development minister who presided over the SASSA debacle, has a new role in public service. The Human Settlements, Water and Sanitation Minister Lindiwe Sisulu has appointed former Social Development Minister Bathabile Dlamini as the chairperson of Social Housing Regulatory Authority Interim Board. This report is coming straight from the Mail in Guardian that was reported to us on Friday. And the streets are not having Bathabile. They are calling her the SASSA fierce. So if you know Mzansi will not give Bathabile a break because of the drama that has happened previously. So let's go back to some more music before I ramble on myself. So let's go to some music. I'm gonna give you some Inner Soul featuring Edward and Afrikaans Brothers. Enjoy. Hashtag listen on.
You're now listening to
World famous. From the states of Africa, we are Nation Radio.
This jam is coming along very nicely, and hey, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the vibe. It's helping me get my complete existence of life, and I hope it's doing just that for you. The name of the show is Music, Fashion and You, right here on Nation Radio. I do this with you every Saturday without fail, right here on Nation Radio between the hours of 3 and 6. Wow. It's been a great show. It's been a great show. Like, you know, when you have worked and you have gotten to the end of the day and you look at your work and you're like, damn, I worked. I'm so feeling good about the work I've done, and that's exactly how I'm feeling. So this just means that I am granted the ticket to go and have fun with other kids because, hey, Miguel worked and she delivered. I mean, if you were to rate me, you would probably give me 12 out of 10. I know I'm fetching. The word playing in the background is Inner Soul featuring Edward and Afrikaans Brothers. Beautiful gem right there. So thank you so much for tuning in. The name of the show is definitely Music, Fashion and You, the one that caters to you every Saturday, giving you all things, great content, great music, you know, and it makes you feel good and feel empowered inside out because, hey, I've got the psychology of radio. Some people have the reverse psychology. I have a way of handling psychology and, you know, matters of the heart and the soul through this show. Listen to me talk nonsense, but it's been great. It's been lovely. Thank you so much. The time now is exactly 51 minutes after the hour 5, and it is the right thing for me to do to leave you in the good hands of good music while I connect you to my colleague, the party starter, the original party starter right here on Nation Radio, Jukzak himself. It's been lovely. Miss N loves you, and I hope you go and do yourself some justice and get your entire existence of life, darling, because I'm gonna go and do just that. I love you so much. I actually love you all the way from here to next week Saturday. Keep listening on. This is Nation Radio. #listen on. Mwah.
You're now listening to
World famous. From the states of Africa, we are Nation Radio.
Major Banks. Okay. Every time, why am I money? Hello, baby, have you sent it? You don't even know what you do to me. Don't fight, call show, yeah. Olomo get you, be scammer. I dey follow you for back. Baby, you blow my mind, I no go lie. See, baby, if you want to leave for Piccoli, no do shakara, no they carry your shoulder, oh. As you see me so, baby, now because of you, I don't go. See, I don't they go. One ticket, Obodo Ingo.
Bado, left me. Do you want ticket? Hello. Me, I know they hear you again. You be like your network on the fade. Meanwhile, Rosita, they hello. If you break my heart today, me, I go sharply replace. Carry another baby, give her what she wanting. Smart thing, you done the vex, you done the other Uber. Veronica, cool down, cool down. Yeah. See, baby, if you want to leave, oh, Piccoli. Don't do shakara, don't they carry your shoulder, oh. As you see me so, baby, now because of you, I don't follow. See, I don't they go. What you can so good, don't you go? See, baby, if you want to leave, oh, Piccoli. Don't do shakara, don't they carry your shoulder, oh. As you see me so, baby, now because of you, I don't follow. See, I don't they go. What you can so good, don't you go?
Don't be you,
what you can.
See, baby, if you want to leave for Piccoli, don't do shakara, no they carry your shoulder, oh. As you see me so, baby, now because of you, I don't follow. See, I don't they go. One ticket,
see, baby, if you want to leave, oh, Piccoli, don't do shakara. a new friendship, I want some bread. I'll never be broke long as I got my head. When I say bad little dot, I'm about the 10. When I say C-Wagon, pull off, I'm about the Benz. I want Ferrari right now, fuck it. Benz right now, fuck it. Chicken wings right now, fuck it. Bling bling right now, fuck it. Fuck a new friendship, I want some bread. I'll never be broke long as I got my head. When I say bad little dot, I'm about the 10. When I say C-Wagon, pull off, I'm about the Benz.
Female bench, guarantee she get in. Lead with the gang, I got weed in my veins. My bling through the dance, bling through the dance. I bees in the trap, but we keep all the stacks. Right now, ooh yeah, it's on top of the coupe. Give me top of the coupe. Suggy, suggy, suggy.
Slappy toppy in a Rari, she won't make me big.
Don't touch my dreads, you heard what the fuck he said.
Ferrari right now, fuck it. Benz right now, fuck it. Chicken wings right now, fuck it. Bling bling right now, fuck it. Fuck a new friendship, I want some bread. I'll never be broke long as I got my head. When I say bad little dot, I'm about the 10. When I say C-Wagon, pull off, I'm about the Benz.
Smoking cheese, nigga. Shit ain't cheese, nigga. Who he see, nigga? Make it bleed, nigga. Playing me, nigga. I'm a polite motherfucker, nigga. Please, nigga. Please, just for free, nigga. Big and chopper, 2 to 3. It's on me, nigga. Where he's at? Pop, pop. Then we leave, nigga. He was just talking shit that last week, nigga. Put his ass on the ground, I hear a tree, nigga. Batman, Wagwan, Black Club, get shut up. Shotgun, you don't know. Rasta, you don't know. Mama, you don't know. Shut up, shut up. Rockstar, you don't know. Road boy, you don't know.
I want Ferrari right now, fuck it. Benz right now, fuck it. Chicken wings right now, fuck it. Bling bling right now, fuck it. Fuck a new friendship, I want some bread. I'll never be broke long as I got my head. When I say bad little dot, I'm about the 10. When I say C-Wagon, pull off, I'm about the Benz.
Oh yeah, that's gon' clap like I just made a speech. Chairman Nasty told me we gon' make this money, I told him preach. Pussy niggas tryna reach, tell them they can suck this dick. Nigga, I been lit like big, looking like I hit a lick. Lil' mama, she a freak. Fuck a relationship, I want some head. Things got missed here, she squirt on my bed. You're a pussy nigga, it had to be said. Little nigga, we start winning when we dead. Give me a beat, tell I was born for this shit. You and your girl on my D, tell them to get off my D. My ego big, it don't feed. Don't fuck with a gang with your D. Nigga, that talk is cheap. We got a black Khalid.
I want Ferrari right now, fuck it. Benz right now, fuck it. Chicken wings right now, fuck it. Bling bling right now, fuck it. Fuck a new friendship, I want some bread. I'll never be broke long as I got my head. When I say bad little dot, I'm about the 10. When I say C-Wagon, pull off, I'm about the Benz.